Okay, where do I start? Okay, Swann Ultra HD Action Cam which shoots in 1080p. Also comes with an LCD view which is detachable from the camera. I've done an unboxing. I have a few pieces on the table which there's a good few missing because I'm using them on other objects. Just bring this up closer so you can see what's basically what's in the box. The contents, hoping you can read it. You have your camera housing, waterproof housing, which is very good. Also has a small port on the top, a clear port where you can see the top of the camera that tells you which mode you're in, which is handy, especially if you're underwater. And she comes with remote control. Red button for record, grey button for stop, and then the middle button which is for taking stills. And it also has two clips on the side for clipping onto something. It also has a back clip for clipping onto your lapel. Comes with a charging cable, thank God. Usual CD that tells you everything about the camera, which the boot does as well, which I haven't got the table. Usual mounts, as I said, I'm using some already. And then in this bag is a lanyard for holding onto the camera so you can hold in your wrist. Your audio cables. And your USB charging cable, you can charge it off your computer if you want. And this is for this is a rubber mount which goes into the camera at the back when you're not using the LCD. It's like a little port, like an Apple port, you know, an Apple connector. Stops dust going into it. On the left it has a port for your micro SD card plus the charging, and on the right side of the camera is a MI cable port, micro one, and plus your audio cable clip fits into it. Going into settings here, you have your camera settings, your recording settings, and the usual stuff for formatting. And what you have is a laser, the usual time and date stamp and so on. You can turn the time and date stamp off going into settings, just in case you do purchase one of these and you're wondering how to get the bloody thing off the screen after recording something. It ruins a picture, it does, you know. It took me a little while because I am definitely no tech head. That's definitely that's for sure. How did it show here? Bad camera work. What can you do? Using there's the laser. I have it switched on now. Which is good now. You can actually use this camera on your quad. A couple of lads on YouTube have used it already. Seems to work fine. I wouldn't advise to put the LCD. I'd take the LCD screen off it if you are going to mount it. This also comes with underneath the camera. You can actually screw it to a tripod or anything like that, or screw it to your quad, or basically a few things it does. My only downfall to this camera is the audio. Everything else is great. The small screen at the top there tells you which mode you're in. Your battery and your SD card, it tells you how much is left on it, you know, which is dead handy, you know. So this next part of the video is the footage of the camera itself. Okay, this part of the video is being recorded by the actual camera itself, the Swann Action High Definition, Ultra High Definition. I'll just go through it quickly. You get the usual, you get a good few brackets. I'm using stuff already, so they might look as if there's only a bit here, there here at the moment, but I'm using stuff as I said. my opinion on the camera is, before I say that, I'll just mention that I didn't say in the first part of the video, is that the LCD screen on the back is removable. You don't have to use it. When you're not using it, you'll have a port here, like an Apple port. This rubber piece fits in to stop dust getting in it. Good idea for when you can actually put it onto your quadcopter. It's lighter. Once the LCD screen off, it's a lot lighter. It's actually lighter than the GoPro with the LCD screen on. Also, you have a monitor on the top, an LCD monitor, which tells you which mode it's in. On the right side, it'll tell you how many bars is left on the SD card. On the left, it'll tell you how much battery life is left on the camera itself for recording purposes. I hope I've covered everything. So I hope you like this small review. My comment on it, oh yeah, nearly forgetting, my comment on it. The only problem I have with the camera, other than video footage, is the audio. I find that you have to be standing close enough to it for it to pick up your voice. But I have messed around with it, and I found that when it's in 720 at 30 frames a second, it has no problems recording your voice from a certain distance. Also, I didn't mention, you get a remote control, which is great. You start record, stop record, and the middle button here is for taking pictures. You also have strap mounts on the side. You can strap to your wrist or wherever, or else you can, there's a little clip on it here. It's fairly strong now. You can actually just clip it onto your lapel of your coat or something like that. Nothing else I'm leaving out. Other than the laser, there's a laser system on it for when you're not using the LCD screen on the back. I got it right that time, thank fuck. Okay, that's Leon signing out. I hope you like this. Ciao.